my family members want me to write a book, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, sis. I don't know about that. But what's good, my peoples?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and introducing.
It's your girl Nicole. Welcome. If you are new, thank you so much for clicking on my video. And if you've been rocking with me, okay, thank you, boo. I know things look a little bit different. I am trying something different, so let me know if you guys like it down below in the comments. But this is kind of gonna be like a video, digital diary type of thing. And I wanted to talk to you guys because your girl just turned 29 and I am scared about turning 30. Now I don't turn 30 until next year, depending on when you're watching this. I turned 30 October 2022. And I'm really scared. Everybody that reaches out to me, they're like, how are you doing? And I'm like, I could be better. Like, I'm a little scared because I just turned 29. So anybody who has went through this, please, like, let me know I'm not the only one. I'm just really scared about turning 30. So in the spirit of turning 30 or turning 29, because I'm still 29, okay, I'm still in my 20s, late 20s, but still in my 20s. In the spirit of turning 29, I wanted to just kind of go over some of the things that I learned in my 20s with hopes of helping somebody else who is entering their 20s, in the middle of their 20s, navigating through their 20s. First of all, stop stressing, sis. Stop stressing, stop thinking that you're supposed to have it all. Like, your 20s is literally like finding yourself years. Like, I really don't even think I found myself till I was like 25. When I was 25, I learned so much about myself, and it helped me to see me from other people's view, which is great. Like, when you're a kid, you don't have to worry about what people, you know, think of you or how people see you and view you. You're just who you are. You just are who you've been all your life. But then once you start getting older, you start caring about what people see about you, like what people see, like how people see you through their eyes. And so that happened to me at 25. At 25, I took like all these different personality tests. Like, I found out so much about myself. And so 25 was just like a eye-opening year for me. So 25 was when I began my journey of who I actually am. So 20s, you still a baby. Like, if you early 20s, you still a baby. You might lose your friends, sis. Like, all the friends that you had in high school, college, like, you know, hanging out with all the people that you was hanging out with, you may not have them same friends. Like, you might get brand new friends, which you probably met at work, okay? My closest friends that I have right now are people that I've met at work within the last 5 years, 5 to 10 years. I still talk to people that I went to high school with and college with, but we don't talk all the time. Like, we have our own lives. We, you know, don't live in the same areas, the same towns, same states, the same cities anymore. It's a little different when you get older. Like, you just don't have the same friends, like your core friends, like your best friend, the person that you, like, that was your ride or die in like 9th grade, 10th grade. Yeah, that's probably not gonna be your same best friend. It might. I know some people who've been friends for the last 20 years. Good for you, sis. But, you know, as I grew out of the friends that I had. Like, I actually just lost one of my best friends that I had from like 5th grade. We had a disagreement and neither one of us was coming off the disagreement. Like, we weren't, you know, we were just at a place, and we lived in 2 different places. She lives in New York, I live here, and we just got to where we were like, you know, our lives wouldn't be missing anything if we were not friends anymore. It wouldn't be that big of a deal because we're nowhere near each other. Look at my cat, y'all. She just wanted to, her name's Storm. She wanted to join in on the conversation. Okay, don't mind her. This advice I wish I had when I was like a teenager. Y'all, do not take these men seriously. Do not take them so seriously. I probably know like 1 or 2 people from high school that's still with the same person from high school, but that's 1 or 2 people out of the hundreds of thousands of people I went to high school with. Like, do not take these men seriously, especially in your like teenage years, like young 20s. Like, I feel like girls are so much more serious than guys are when they're younger, and then when we get older, we're nonchalant, we don't care, we're living our lives, this, that, and the third. So I feel like we should be the other way around. Like, I feel like we should be living out our younger years, not worried about these men.
Period, sis.
Like, wasting our youth, wasting our bodies, wasting our, you know, just wasting our lives on these men that living their lives. Like, they living their life, having a good time. When they get older and get to the point where they're like, okay, now I want to settle down, that's when they're like, okay, let me look for, you know, lifelong companionship, someone who can bear my kids, these type of things. Another thing that I wish I did earlier in my 20s was cherish my family more. So I have a small amount of family members that live where I currently live. I'm from New York, but I wish I would have cherished my family members way more back then, because I could have built that relationship within the last couple of years. Now I feel myself kind of circling back to family members, trying to get to know people that I never really knew. So I think cherishing your family more, and even extended family, maybe like, you know, distant cousins that you typically don't live around. I recently did Ancestry, which was an eye-opener for me. I found a whole lot of people that I'm related to, and I found out a lot of history about our family. I'm actually doing my family tree, and I got back to like the mid-1800s with my family tree, so it's very intriguing just to get all that information. Like, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the information yet, okay? I might, well, my family members want me to write a book, but that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work, sis. I don't know about that. But it's just really good to have the information. Like, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with that information, but it's just interesting to have. Another thing that I wish I would have done more was cherish my own happiness before other people. I used to put my happiness on other people. So I'd be like, hey, you, my boyfriend, my mother, whomever, it's your job to make me happy. Like, I wasn't really trying to be happy internally. I was like, you know, friends, you, all these other people, all these things around me. I would put things around me for me to be happy, for me to be in a good place. So you want to make sure that you are trying to find your internal happiness. What makes you happy? What things make you happy? Do you like to read? Do you like to go outdoors? Like, by yourself. Like, find something by yourself that makes yourself happy. Don't put your happiness on a living person. If y'all hear my son in the background, I'm sorry, y'all. This boy can't, he be in there playing the game, and they get real in the game, okay? So, my bad. Take care of yourself, selfishly. Like, selfishly, take care of yourself. Like, for real. Like, I know, you know, some people don't want to be too high maintenance and be looked at, you know, as crazy. Like, that was definitely me. I was not the girl that wanted to get her nails done all the time, wanted to get her hair done all the time, got massages, got facials and all that stuff. Sis, take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Indulge in things that, you know, could be looked at as self-care. Like, I'm not talking about like just regular self-care. I'm talking about like going above and beyond. Like, what is above and beyond self-care for you? Like, indulge in those things, okay? Also, take care of your health. Sis, like, we don't really worry about our health when we're younger, but it's important. Take care of your health. Like, work out, eat right, okay? Take your vitamins, take your medication, like, take care of your health, because it's gonna be a lot harder to take care of your health when you get older and you're not used to taking care of your health, okay? So if you develop those habits early and take care of yourself early, you don't have to worry about trying to fit it in later on. Like, if you haven't worked out all your life, you think you're gonna be healthy and trying to work out in your 40s? No. Honey, take care of your skin. Take care of your skin, okay? Age hits you hard. Like, age hits you hard. Y'all see, like, I have so many new moles on my face, like, every other day. Like, take care of your skin. Do vitamin C, okay? Get your vitamin C, honey. Put on sunscreen. Put on sunscreen. Our people, you still need sunscreen. Like, put on sunscreen, vitamin C, eye cream. Eye cream is a thing, okay? You need eye cream. Eye cream is very important, okay? Get you some eye cream. I've always looked super duper young all my life. Like, people card me everywhere. It's ridiculous. I've always looked really young, but when age hits you, like, it hits you. Like, when people stop carding you and people, like, stop assuming that you're young, that's how you know, like, that's how you know. Okay, take care of your skin, sis. Take care of your skin. So most of y'all don't know, I was really hurt last year. Last year I went through like a really like crazy situation, and I got really hurt. My feelings got hurt really bad, and I am thankful for that hurt, because if I didn't go through that situation, I would not have grown from the situation. So I feel like, you know, in moments where we are hurt and our feelings get hurt and we might be sad, those are the most crucial parts of your life because it helps you grow from something that you thought you needed or you thought you needed to go through. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to those moments. Do what you need to do to get yourself, to pull yourself out of that situation. Go to therapy, find hobbies, find things that you love to do. You want to make sure that you use areas like being hurt and losing. You want to make sure that you use those areas to build off of and to win and be a stronger and better person at the end. We all winging it. Like, we all winging it. Like, I swear my mom looked like, to me, like my mom looked like she had it together. But now that I'm grown and I'm like finding out information and finding out things, like things that I thought that she had together, she was just winging it. Like, we all out here just winging it, and we just out here living our lives, and everybody's life look different. You know, where you are in your life might not be where somebody else is in their life, but try not to compare yourself. Try not to think that the grass is always greener on the other side. I know that is really like cliche, but it's true. Like, you would think that, you know, just from what you see, everything is perfect, but you got to understand that you're not in that person's shoes. You don't know what it took for them to get to that point. It could have taken them all types of things that you would not want to have gone through to get to where they are. So respect your journey, respect how you get there. And all my ladies that is, you know, out of their 20s, if you're in those wonderful ages of 30s, 40s, 50s, and you're watching this video and you have other, you know, knowledge and other things that you can leave for somebody who is not in their 30s yet, living their lives in their 20s, maybe a teenager, leave some stuff below. Like, leave some information down below, anything that I did not touch on or anything that you want to just touch on yourself, because maybe I didn't go in too deep about it. Any advice that you might have or anything that you just want to bring up that you learned in your 20s, leave it below in the comments for somebody else that's passing through and just looking for advice, looking for a friend, looking for something. That's all I got, y'all. This is my little video diary, little TED talk. I just had to get this off my chest and kind of document where I am right now, so that maybe in a year, maybe in 2 years, I can look back and be like, wow, like, you know what I mean? So I just really want to document this. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all liked it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, okay? Bye, y'all.